Good morning, and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be an unboxing review for a collection of movies from Mill Creek, all in one house. Basically, it's 200. What did they say it was? 200 features, all in one set. And but first, I'm going to be showing some viewer mail or friend mail. I think of her more as a friend than a viewer. She's really good to me. She sent several stuff to the channel in the past, and I'm about to show it right now. She likes to draw as a hobby and paint and things of that nature. And she asked me what I should draw or what she should draw. And she sent me this because she knows I'm a big Friday the 13th fan. But I'm going to read the little note she said. Sent with it. Here's a Jason Voorhees I made for you. Enjoy, my friend, Mary Wilson. There. Nice of her to include a note. And here's what she did. Freehand. Very nice looking mini poster here. Very detailed. She had a couple of them for me to choose from. I went with this one because I thought the detailing was a little better on this one, and she did a really good job with this whole picture. But the trees look really well done, I thought, and a lot of the detail on Jason, like with the axe and the fingers and the muscles, and like creases in his neck, very much had that like comic book feel to it in a way. I like the way she did the lighting and the shading on it as well. But that's what she sent me this morning, so I say thank you, Mary, for that. And I told you I would show you, or I'd show you what I got from you in my videos, as I do all of the viewers and friends that send me stuff. And she included this on top of the picture as well, just so it wouldn't do what it just did, that I did, more like. But come sliding out of there. But thank you, Mary, for that. Mary's from Florida, and as usual, I'm not going to say where, because I don't know if she likes me saying what city she's from. But she's, she lives near and around the ocean, because she's able to go down and pick up shells and fossils and things like that, because she sent that to me in the past. But thank you, Mary, and let's get started this morning on what I grabbed. I've already kind of unboxed this already, but this morning it's a 200 feature set from Mill Creek of this here. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. Has over 290 hours of hard-to-find cinematic classics. Features such talent actor talent as William Shatner, Adam West, Matt Dillon, Johnny Cash, Zalma King, Karen Black, Jane Mansfield, Donald Pleasance, Peter Cushing, Robert Carradine, and many more. And I'm going to take my trusty file here, open it, show you the contents of what's inside. I'm going to do this very carefully just so I don't gouge anything, because it's like really tight to the packaging, or to the base of this. And if you get this set, don't think it's already rough. I think it's trying to be like throwback and kind of like rough looking, kind of like from the 70s and earlier. But it's meant to look a little rough, like the edges are worn, so don't think that it's been kicked around. It's meant to look very rustic, if you will. Put that back in there. You can get these little sets right here at the Dollar Tree. They come with a file. I never use a file for obvious reasons. I don't have any nails to file down. Uh, it's got a little clipper set there, or a clipper, pair of clippers, and then it's got a little pair of scissors, and then a cuticle. I don't know whatever you want to call it, deep pusher or whatever. You push down your cuticles with it, but you can get that on sale at the Dollar Tree for $1, obviously, but pretty neat little set to have, and that's what I use to open a lot of my movies anymore, rather than a knife. I just feel it's kind of dangerous. This set has such films as Absolution from 1978, starring Richard Burton. The Beach Girls from 1982, Deborah Blee. Down to Blue Money, starring Elaine Patrick, or I think that's how it's pronounced. 1972, Cave Girl, 1985, starring Daniel Roebuck. The Crater Lake Monster from 1977, stars Richard Cardella. Death Warmed Up, starring Michael Hurst from 1984. It's got Galaxina, starring Dorothy Stratton from 1980. Hell on Wheels, 1967, Marty Robbins. I Eat Your Skin, 1964, starring William Joyce. And pretty much, it has a lot of movies on it. I'm just reading like a small fraction of what comes on it. There's a look at the back of it as well. Really cool looking. You can see the creases like in the poster. Like it's meant to look that way, I believe. That's what I'm seeing. Kind of like if you folded up a poster and it had the creases. I think that's the look they're going for. And I love the cover to this. Like it's in the background, you can see the drive-in movie screen, a couple in the old Plymouth or whatever, watching the drive-in screen as well. If I didn't mention, it has 50 discs plus over 290 hours on this one. And I think they have the same amount of... I think both sides are saying... Well, no, there are different movies. Okay. So, yeah, in each sides of the box, they have the names of the movies on it in this set. But, yeah, there's a lot of titles in there. I could have read all of those, but it would take forever. But, just get a kind of a glimpse of what I read to you. That's in here. And this comes off as well. And it's got this little write-up inside. It says, relive the days of the drive-in movie in the early 20th century. The rise in the number of car owners and the popularity of the automobile were equally paced by the rise in movie attendance and the popularity of the silver screen. By the early 30s, someone decided to merge the two, and the drive-in movie theater was born from its simple beginnings. In New Jersey in 1933, the concept spread across the county and throughout the world as more and more individuals took up the notion of viewing their evening's entertainment from the comfort of their cars. And then it basically goes on to say it became really huge during the 50s and 60s, and at some point it got to have over 4,000 drive-in cinemas operating across the United States. And then basically, the drive-ins kind of lost a lot of drive-ins along the way due to tax purposes. And it doesn't say that in here, but that's my knowledge of it. A lot of places like to charge the drive-in movie theater way too much tax, to leave it functional. I know of a drive-in that went under because they tried to say it was because they didn't have good attendance, which isn't really altogether true. They took the charm of the drive-in. They had a 2-screen setup. Car dealership thought it'd be a good idea. Let's go half and half with the land, and we'll provide you with we'll deck out a drive-in for the citizens of the city. And then it lost its charm because it no longer had the 2 screens. It had very cramped parking. The screen was tiny. The only thing nice about the place was that the concession stand was state of the art. And last time I knew, it's now part of the car dealership, and it's probably being used for some kind of office space or office building, which is a pure waste. I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea to, put it next so close to a car dealership with cars on the lot that are not even 50 feet from where the patrons were parked. And it just killed the charm of the drive-in there. But luckily in my area, we have at least 2 really strong drive-ins. There's a third one, but I think he doesn't pull in as much money, and isn't as financially off as these other 2 drive-ins. But thank God that those drive-ins are still up and going even during the pandemic. But then it goes on to say, so head into the snack bar, your kitchen, pick up some popcorn, candy, and soda pop, settle into your vehicle, and relive those days long ago when the twilight hour came and your favorite stars of the silver screen were shown on a huge outdoor screens. One more look at the inside. So, more or less, it's a retrospect on drive-ins. And this is the way it comes packed. I'm not going to open this, though. But you get, I think I said you get 50 discs. Yeah, 50 discs. There's 50 discs right here. Most of them, or all of them, are double-sided disc as well. Decide how thick it is. It's pretty heavy as well. Probably maybe about a pound there, pound and a half worth of disc. This has the top one here has Blood of Dracula's Castle, Blood Mania on side A, and then I don't know what's on side B, obvious, because I'm not, like I said, I'd rather not open all of these because it might take a while to do all that. But 50 disc of over almost 300 hours, if you will. My fault. And then it comes with this little drive-in cult cinema collection book here. If you can see that or not. A little dark. Not from the lighting so much. It's just kind of dark the way it's yeah. Disc 1 has like a Blood of Dracula's Castle, Blood Mania. Side B of that top disc I showed you has Terrified and Nightmare in Wax. Disc 2 is The Devil's Hand and Madmen of Mandoras. Side B is Stanley and the movie Terror from *78. But kind of keeps going on what each disc has on each, front or top and back or top and bottom, if you will. Just continues to keep saying what's on each disc. At this point, I'm up to page or disc 12. I mean, it continues to go on. So a nice little set. I got the other compilated one that's kind of buried right now. It's out in sight, but I got a bunch of knickknacks and figurines in front of it. I don't want to take up too much time in the video getting through that. But I'd highly recommend picking up this set, especially if you're a fan of like drive-in cinema, kind of like cult cinema, if you will. Kind of like stuff that's not even available on DVD or Blu-ray, especially Blu-ray. Some of this might be available on DVD, but I doubt it very much. A lot of it's even got a 4K or a Blu-ray or a DVD treatment, if you will. Maybe down the road. I mean, it has a lot of diverse movies. I mean, it has stuff from Bruce Lee. Well, I don't know if it's the Bruce. I think it's. I don't know if it's actually Bruce Lee or someone with the name Bruce Lee, but it's spelled L-I, and I don't know if that might have been the way Bruce Lee spelled his name first. Day of the Panther, the guy from Harlem, Karate Kids USA, The Wild Women of Wango, Prehistoric Women, and then it goes on to say a bunch of other stuff. Hands of Death, Weapons of Death, Ninja Death 2, Ninja Death 3. I was hoping there'd be some pictures in here for you to see what, but yeah, it gets quite a few pages in, and then it ends with the movie Star Odyssey, Terror at the Red Wolf Inn from 72. And Star Odyssey, by the way, is from 1979. Shadow of Chinatown is 1936. The Disappearance of Flight 412 from 74. That kind of sounds like a TV movie. Maybe I'm wrong. And then Idaho Transfer, starring Keith Carradine and Kelly Bohannon from 1973. And a good portion of these are either not rated or PG. And some of them are not, like I said, not rated at all. And occasionally you'll find a rated R one in here, from what I'm seeing. But this is a really nice set. Glad I picked it up. It's pretty pricey. I got it at a deep discount DVD. I had to have it. It's more or less a bookend set of the Tales of Terror. I don't know if you've ever heard of that set, but that's quite pricey too. That too has over 200 movies, and I don't know if it has the same ones. I'll have to look at a later point and find out. But I highly recommend this set. And there's kind of looks like an old style HDTV. Well, not HDTV, but those the old days when they had the first big screen TVs that kind of had the speaker. That's what I get from it. It kind of looks like a big screen TV. It's kind of like without the picture. But that's the way they package it. And there's a little bit of writing. I think it has a Mill Creek band. Yeah, it has the Mill. This is a Mill Creek as well. So expect a lot of compilated stuff on one disc, if you will. Much in the way of Echo Bridge. But I think their Mill Creek tends to have a little better quality with their movie transfers. But this came with it too, I guess, to keep it from getting kind of foul smelling, if you will, I guess, from being sealed for so long. But they included this as well in there. It's just kind of they're calling it silica gel. I don't know. I guess it's for the smell, I guess. I don't know. But I just thought I'd show that. It's kind of random. I don't know. I would have probably left it out of there, but that's me. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys picking this set up. It's a really cool set. 50 disc. Nearly 300 hours. 200 features. Right, perfect little set to put in your collection. But that's my video this morning, and I'd like to thank everybody that watched my last review. Apparently my review wasn't liked by somebody. I have an idea who. They kind of gotten to the point where they kind of, I don't know how you want to word it, kind of like stalk my channel. It's certain, let's put it this way, it's certain bigger channels that for some reason have their eye on me. I have no idea why. But that's my haul video or review for this morning. I'd like to thank everybody that watches the channel and that subscribes, likes the content. Thank you for watching, and happy Monday. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you again. See you later. Bye.